Let's speak about sponsored videos, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the hoodie to prove that fact. And today we have a little bit of a different video, not necessarily stock market related. So a little bit of backdrop, just in case you guys don't know what is going on right now. Another YouTuber, a guy called Invest with Sven with 105,000 subs, made a video recently. A lot of you guys are probably aware of this company. Very good food stock. There's been a lot of people speaking about it. Jeremy from Financial Education has also been speaking about it. And then Sven came out and essentially spoke about sponsorships. And I'm not going to go through his video, etc. But I have done sponsored videos in the past. And I have always been extremely open about them. I click the little button that shows in the bottom left corner that says this is includes paid promotion or whatever it is. I have disclosed I have been paid by companies on 2 separate occasions. I've done 2 sponsored videos. Now, I haven't watched Sven's video, but obviously this got sent to me multiple times. And, you know, I like to pride myself on being open and speaking about things. I don't like to run away from things. So I just want to give my thoughts and opinions on the whole matter. Jeremy from Financial Education also came out with a little bit of a video only a couple of hours ago, and I thought he brought up some absolutely fantastic points. But today's video is actually sponsored by this fantastic company called Theranos. It's not, it isn't, guys. So I've done 2 sponsored videos in the past, and as I've already said, I've been very open about them. I know some YouTubers are in this bit of a grey area where they don't disclose it, which isn't necessarily legal, but everything I've done has been perfectly legal. That's the first thing I want to speak about. I just want to speak about me. So in Sven's video, he got an email from the company that I have done my sponsored videos with. And he's gone ahead and highlighted all of our names as YouTubers, literally highlighted them, spoke about the fact it's been sponsored. It was done in a relatively negative light, let's be honest. I don't think this was the most professional way in the world to handle it, but whatever. Now, the next thing I want to speak about in regards to Sven as a person. He's clearly a lot more successful than I or a lot of other YouTubers are, okay? All of his ad revenue gets donated to charity. I respect that. I respect that so much. My man can't say a bad word about that. Fair play. I'm 22. I don't have a lot of money, okay? Let's speak numbers. The sponsored videos, I did 2 of them. The first one I got $7,500 for, okay? A lot of you guys might not think that's a lot of money. To me, that was absolutely insane. Throw it back to the start of this year, I barely had 5 figures in my bank account. Since I've been 18, I've been working full-time jobs and making about $400 to $450 an hour. I don't have a lot of money. So to me, for doing 1 video and getting $7,500, that was a lot of money. Also, something to know about me. I've never had money. Like, I've never had considerable amounts of money. My family don't have a lot of money. You know, I wasn't just gifted a lot of money. I've worked for absolutely everything that I have. And the second video I did, I got $10,000 for. And look, guys, I know $10,000 to some people is nothing. To me, that's literal, that can be life-changing money. That can help me get my first house. That can help me move in with my girlfriend. That can help me help my parents out absolutely massively. It can do a lot of good things. So yeah, that's where I stood. I mean, I was working so hard on YouTube. When I started, I was putting 120 plus hour weeks in. Now I still put in 70, 80 hour weeks. I'm open about how much I made on YouTube. Last month, I made $11,000 in ad revenue, okay? And there was definitely upwards of 350 hours of work put into all of the videos I did last month. 350 hours of work for the same money that I got from doing 1 sponsored video. Now look, I understand it. I understand people don't like seeing sponsored in the bottom left corner of the screen. A lot of people may not trust what you have to say. And that's completely and utterly fine by me. You do not have to. You can hit the dislike button. You can click off the video. You can do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself first and foremost. So I'm happy to speak about this. I'm happy to disclose what I've made. I've been open about it in the previous videos. It is what it is. I had another one set up for November 10th. I have decided not to do it now because of everything that's happened in the YouTube world. So I'm $10,000 down this month. Now, it's not like I'm going to go hungry or anything. But still, I'm $10,000 less fortunate than I would have been if I did that 1 video, which would have took me about 5 hours. I had already done all of the research. I had looked into a lot of different companies. The company here lets you choose what company you can do a video on. I had the option to do a video on very good food, but I didn't because I looked into the company and I didn't like what I had to see. I've done videos on 2 stocks previously, both of them gold related companies. I have looked into at least 10, 11, 12 different gold related companies before making those videos. Because I wouldn't make it if I didn't at least like the company. Now I'm not going to sit here and act like I have the same passion for those companies as I do a Workhorse or a Lordstown Motors. I'm not, and I never did. But I was never forced to say anything. I got to do all of the research by myself. My videos were never screened. I just got to upload them and I was paid in advance. So literally, the company had no influence on my video other than paying me. So I just want to get that out there from the start. I don't like the fact all of our names are highlighted. I think it's a little bit of a cheap shot. I mean, why would you bother doing that? But anyway. So then Jeremy came out with his video, and of course I watched it. I actually thought it was a really good, insightful video. So Jeremy hasn't been paid by Very Good Food. Like, if he was, it would have been disclosed 100% without a doubt in my mind. Jeremy is an extremely successful man and would not risk it. Even if they were willing to give him $50,000 to $100,000 for the video, it would not be worth the risk for Jeremy. So this is one slide here. Is it right for YouTubers to be paid to give promotion to a stock? Right before we want to get into that, I just want to show you this one statistic all the way back from 2017. How many adverts are we exposed to daily? Digital marketing experts estimate that most Americans are exposed to around 4,000 to 10,000 ads each day. Guys, let's be real. Everything you do online revolves around advertising. Without it, there would be no internet essentially. You know, these websites wouldn't be able to keep running. Jeremy goes on to say, what do you think big companies do when they go public? You think all of the publicity is free? You think little companies can afford all of that? No, tens of millions go to Wall Street investment banks. Investopedia, listing a company. The IPO process begins with contacting an investment bank and making certain decisions, such as the number of price of the shares that will be issued. Investment banks take on the task of underwriting or becoming owners of the shares and assuming legal responsibility for them. The goal of the underwriter is to sell the shares to the public for more than what was paid for the original shares of the company. These big banks, like, they are advertisers. In its simplest form, that is their job. It's to push this company throughout mainstream media so that they can sell the shares for more money so that everybody gets paid. So where do we draw the line? I mean, people aren't going to be angry at banks. I mean, what about Jim Cramer? I mean, you know what I mean? He speaks very passionately about a lot of stocks, whether it's good or bad. Is he being paid? Well, yes, it's his job. So where is the line drawn? I mean, is it YouTubers with a certain amount of subscribers? Are you going to get upset if a small channel with 500 subscribers does a video? I mean, is it Jim Cramer? Is it Seeking Alpha? Is it Yahoo Finance? Is it the big investment banks? I mean, guys, this is trading. This is investing. How do you think you find out about these companies? It doesn't happen by chance. Odds are that everything you read online, somebody is paying for it one way or another. I mean, Jeremy puts it here. High stock prices keeps the board happy, the CEO happy, investors happy, and company has access to capital easier. It is good for everybody. Now again, I understand that seeing sponsored on a video can leave a sour taste in people's mouth, but I think everything you see on YouTube should be taken with a pinch of salt. All of my videos, all of Jeremy's videos, Sven's videos, anybody's video should be taken with a pinch of salt. At the end of the day, we're not financial advisors. I definitely am not anyway. We're just here to provide our thoughts and opinions on certain stocks at certain times. And you know, some of us will have bullish agendas, some of us will have bearish agendas. And it really is that simple. That's why everything should be taken with a pinch of salt. And I always say on this channel, you should always form your own thoughts and opinions. So I mean, how bad really is it to take money for a sponsored video at the end of the day? I mean, there are much worse things happening in the world right now. At the end of the day, okay, do you think me making a video and getting paid $10,000 for it is really going to affect the broader universe at all? No. I'm not hurting anybody by doing it. I provide numerous disclaimers stating that I'm not a financial advisor, it is a sponsored video, these are just my thoughts and opinions. I also made clear I didn't have positions in the companies I had and that I wouldn't open positions for at least a month after the video, just to make it very clear that I am not trying to pump a stock or dump a stock. And I think that's something that should have been made clearer in Sven's video. Now, I don't know if all of these channels have done as well as me in disclosing this information, but I for one would have appreciated that being made a little bit clearer, because as of right now, it just looks like I'm some shady YouTuber who's taking money to speak about a stock I don't really care about, whereas in reality a lot more has gone into it than that. I'm not interested, I'm not invested in Very Good Food right now at all, but I did find this quite interesting. Jeremy answered the question, do I have a sour feeling toward the stock now? No, it was genius. It's underpriced attention. Look, I know $10,000 seems like a lot of money, but that's some of the cheapest advertising these companies are going to get. Look at the biggest companies in the world who spend millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions on advertising. What is $10,000 to a company with hundreds of millions dollars worth of market cap? By the actual companies, this is genius, and I think YouTube is one of the best advertising platforms that is out there as of right now. I really do think it's on the creators to be careful with the stocks we do decide to take sponsorships for, but I pride myself in having done that. Sven says here he gets at least 10 of these sponsorship offers a day. I probably get 20 to 30 a week. If I took every one of those offers, okay, I'm probably looking at $250,000 to $500,000 a month. I'm not doing that. The way I was looking at it, guys, right? I'm putting out 40 to 50 videos on a monthly basis. one of those was sponsored. Such a small percentage. I really didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal at all, in all honesty. If people clicked on it and they weren't happy, just leave. But it has for some reason spiraled into this bigger thing on YouTube, and I really don't understand why. I mean, if I watched somebody on YouTube and I appreciated the work and effort they put in, and they told me they got paid $10,000, I'd be happy for them. Even if I didn't have interest in that video or for that company, I'd be happy for them. Another thing Sven said, which I thought was quite funny. He says that he thinks one day the SEC will come and eliminate all of the financial channels. I mean, that is a ridiculous statement. Is he going to get rid of Yahoo Finance, CNBC, Seek and Alpha? Is he going to get rid of Jim Cramer? Is he going to get rid of all the banks? No, the SEC ain't going to do that, guys. At the end of the day, I'm just making a video and uploading it to a social media platform that is run based off of advertising. I have done nothing wrong, okay? I am perfectly within my legal rights to do sponsored videos if I want to. I could do 2 every single day if I want to, but I didn't. I saw them as a means of increasing the amount of capital I could raise relatively quickly. So yeah, I'm not doing one in November now, so I'm down 10k right before Christmas as well. Thanks for that. I'm not saying I'm never going to do them again, because sadly, I think I have done very well in the way I have handled these situations. I think I have been responsible in the way I have performed my sponsored videos. Obviously, there are some people who aren't going to be like that, and it may well ruin it for a lot of us. So I'm not going to be doing one in the month of November, but I'm not saying I'm never going to do a sponsored video again. Guys, that's where a lot of the money is in YouTube, in all honesty. Go look at any of the biggest YouTubers in any niche, and pretty much every single video is sponsored one way or another. It doesn't matter if it's a company for a financial channel, if it's Webull, if it's Robinhood, or if it's NordVPN for a streamer or somebody who plays a game, or if it's Cash App or Square, whoever it is, they're all getting paid more by advertisers than they are by YouTube, and that is a simple fact. And I, at the end of the day, have to treat this as my business. This is my job. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do what's in the best interest of me, my family, my girlfriend, and my future family. But guys, I just wanted to let you go where my head was at with this whole issue. Look, I don't care about very good food stock. I think as well it's very shady if you do a sponsored video and don't disclose it, and that's illegal and you can get in trouble for it. I also want to say they're the only 2 videos I've ever been compensated for. None of my workhorse ones or Lordstown Motors ones, etc, etc. As I said at the start, I pride myself on being honest and not running away from situations like this. If I do a sponsored video, I will tell you and you will know, my friends. But again, bit of a sour taste left in my mouth that the names are all highlighted. There really is no need for it. Funnily enough, I didn't get too much hate for doing my sponsored videos. I know some people got much worse than me, but that's where I stand as of right now, guys. I just wanted to make this quick video just to address the whole situation, because I've been getting asked about it a few times as of late, and you know, I'm happy to speak about these things. If you enjoyed the video, you enjoy the honesty, please hit that like button. Maybe drop me a sub if you're new around here. We're trying to get to 50k. But anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. I apologize that it's not stock related. I did do a stock related video earlier on though, if you want to check that one out. But anyway, my friends, have a fantastic day. Peace.